Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Sideshow Collectibles Catwoman Premium Format. It's here and it's up next. Alright everybody, welcome back, and like I said, today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Catwoman Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. I apologize, I'm coming straight from work. I have my work clothes on because I couldn't wait. I wanted to unbox this. I've been really excited about this piece for a really long time. Now, if you know anything about my collection, you know that collection back there has been the foundation of what I am as the Batman statue collector. I used to have the original Catwoman Premium Format. She was part of this particular display. She is the one that is looking over her shoulder. It did have a cut and sew element, and I thought she was really great. But when I saw this one previewed, I thought, at that time I wasn't really a fan of the newer line. I wasn't really a fan of that new direction. But when I saw this particular Catwoman, I was compelled to order her, and I want to see how she's going to look with the old school, the OG line. I'm really excited to see if she fits in, but I've seen photos of her in hand, and I'm just ecstatic to be able to unbox her and review her for you guys today. So anyway, we have the box here. As you can see, it has the nice cover art here, very kind of Art Deco style. I really like it. Of course, it is an artistic representation of the statue itself, but really cool. Now, this is a very interesting box, the way they did the reds and kind of the pinks. Really beautiful box. I really am impressed. On the side, just have buildings. On the back, we have just buildings. And on the side, we have just buildings. So not a ton to this box. I do like the cover. It's got the moon with the Catwoman logo. I think that's really cool. And then on the bottom, if we look, as always, I like to tell you guys, this is number 211 out of 1,250 exclusive. So this is the exclusive model from Sideshow Collectibles. So anyway, that is the box. I know you're not here to look at a box though. I know you're here to look at the unboxing. So let's go ahead and tear into the styrofoam and see what's inside. Alright guys, so I have the styrofoam up on the table. Let's go ahead and check it out. Again, for the new collectors, make sure that it says top on it. That way you open it up correctly. Just a helpful little hint if you're new to the collecting game. And let's see what is inside here. Alright, so first things first, looks like we have the base here. This is done in, that tissue paper-like wrapping. Looks like we have a head sculpt here and a head sculpt here. Let's see which one's which. That's going to be the animated series. And then, of course, we also have the body here, and the arms, and the whip itself. So let me give you kind of a backup view here of the whole thing so you know exactly how to pack it back up if you ever do. And now let's go ahead and get her set up. Alright guys, so we have the styrofoam open, and now it's time to set her up, and I'm really excited. Now, the interesting thing about this particular Catwoman is the base. It is very different and unique compared to a lot of the other pieces that I have. It's been a long time since I've got or received a premium format statue, and so I'm very excited to have this in my collection. I'm excited to open up a Sideshow piece again. Oh, and I love Sideshow's paint smell. I know that's so kind of weird, but I love the way that smells. Wow, this thing is neat. Wow, really cool. Again, this Art Deco style base looks amazing. I can't wait to show you some of the close-ups here. I'm really impressed. It almost has like a copper look to it. I love the texturing in it. I am so blown away. It's been a long time since I've been blown away by a base, but I really love this thing. Oh, it's really cool. Let me show you the bottom here. Don't want to drop it, but that's what the bottom looks like. This is really neat. Oh, I love it. Really cool. Okay, let's get that set up right there. Obviously the body is next. And let's see what we get. Alright, the first thing I notice is the body for the most part is kind of a matte color. And then the boots and the legs are all real shiny. So that looks really neat. Nice Easter eggs on the backpack, which is cool. This is really neat. So obviously she just sits, so the key is actually down here right in her bottom, really, in her leg, her thigh. So give you kind of idea of size here. But she's just going to peg right straight down in. Let's see. Make sure I get it angled just right. Don't want to force it. I think she's down in there. I think that's it. So just like that. All right, next up we have her hand with the whip here. So that goes in just like that. And we also have the other hand here. Really nice shading here. It's got a lot of like white to it. It's really interesting the way that they did some kind of the white colors to do the highlights. That's really neat. Now this is going to go down, I believe, just like this, because she is clawing into the statue, which is really impressive. Really cool. Let's see. Again, apologize for my throat. Still fighting this cold. About 4 weeks now. Just will not go away. Feel okay, but just won't go away. So anyway, this is going to go inside of the whip actually handle. So this is going to pop in just like this, assuming it is going to snap into place. Have to be a little rough with it, but it'll go in. And so I'm going to pose this here in just a second. So whenever we actually get going here, I'll actually pose it like it's supposed to be. But you do wrap it around the statue just like that to a certain degree. We also have, then last but not least, we have two head sculpts. And this head sculpt is really beautiful. Nicely painted. The eyeballs look very good. Nice position. So I'll put it in like that. Just like that. So gives you kind of an idea there of what she looks like there. And then the exclusive head is going to be the animated series head. So, oh, I really like her face. Really pretty. Her lips are kind of parched. I like the way that they did that. Kind of like she's biting her lip. Really cool. And there's the animated series look. So these are the two looks right here. Again, I'm going to show you all close-ups here in just a second, but I do want to show you just in general what she kind of looks like here. So next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the full review, and then I'm going to put her in the case so you guys can see what she looks like next to the OG line. Alright guys, so we have her out of the styrofoam all set up and unboxed, and now let's go ahead and do our full review. As always, I like to start with the base, and so that is what we will start with. This base is absolutely incredible. It is so well executed, so well done. I just got back from New York and I saw so many great buildings, and this one reminds me so much of that architecture in terms of how this is executed. It is so impressive. The textures on this, the paint application is just outstanding. I love all these jagged edges. I just really want you to be able to see how great all of this looks. There's a lot of grays here. It almost has like a copper look to it. A nice patina. Just incredible from top to bottom on this base. It's literally one of the coolest bases I've ever seen. Sideshow is famous for their old line of having those round bases. Well, this one is definitely not round. It is very different than anything I've ever seen done from Sideshow in terms of this line. And I'm just really impressed with all of the cracks, all of the paint applications. Again, it just really, really looks like stone to me. It looks like carved stone, Art Deco off the side of a building. And then you notice, look at this. Look at these areas here that stick out. It just looks so good and so realistic. This does not look like polystone at all. It does not look like it's painted even. It looks like it's just literally cut from the side of a building in New York or in Gotham. Just really cool. I absolutely love it. And then look at the sides here. I mean, look at the sides of the bat. This is a bat gargoyle. Just look how great that looks. It is absolutely phenomenal. And then as we spin it to the front, you're going to actually notice the face there as well. Just so good. Really like what I see. All right, let me pan down one more time so you guys can see a little bit of the close-ups here of how good this looks from top to bottom. So many cool jagged edges. Just looks awesome. Really cool. And let me show you the back one more time as well. And the side. Just looks so good. Really impressed. Okay, so we'll start with the boots here on her as well then. You're going to notice that she is incredibly shiny on the boots. She is fully sculpted this time, but it does remind me a lot of the way that the original PF looked with the actual fabric. I mean, they've captured that same look, but with paint, and I'm very impressed with how good that actually looks. And then, of course, the rest of her is matte, but the boots and the gloves, let me show you a little bit of a close-up here on the boots, if we can get it in focus for you guys. Now you're going to notice the sole is a slightly different color, but again, that nice shiny element all the way up. It does have some nice whites included. It's very subtle, it doesn't really pick up on camera as much, but it is really well executed. Definitely gives highlights as you go around the figure. Go ahead and spin her a little bit more to see her backside. Her backside, of course, is matte. Really neat. And then as we move up the figure itself too, you're going to notice the backpack. And it looks really good. The nice buttons, the bat button, the cat button, and the diamond. It looks like Gem Mint is highlighted here. Anyway, the backpack looks really good. You're going to notice the straps here as well do look like fabric. It looks 3D to me. I mean, it looks like it's really a real backpack. And then as we go around, you're going to notice the gloves and the whip itself. Let me spin her around a little bit here. Looks really good. And you can see the glove doesn't pick up as well on camera, but you're going to notice the glove is glossy and the rest of her is a nice matte. Again, nice whites though. It's not just black. You think of Catwoman, you oftentimes think that she's just all black, but really she's a really nice shade of gray here with all of the white highlighting. It's really well done. Her torso looks really good. You can see the stitching here. Again, it's fully sculpted, but the stitching looks really good. Chest has a lot of nice highlights to them. And then as you go down the statue also, you're going to notice the gloved hand here is literally scratching into the surface of the gargoyle. It's really cool. It's a neat sculpt. Really cool sculpt. Alright, then as we go up the figure here, you're going to want to see the head sculpt here. And the head sculpt is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just look at her. She is gorgeous. Really, really well done. Her eyes look good. She's got that smirk on her face. Really impressive. The goggles look really good here as well. You can really see them. You know, they actually do extend up and over. You know, they are fully sculpted above. And let me turn her around here so you can see the back side. Nothing too exciting to see there, but it's really the face that really captures. Just a beautiful face. I really like the way they did the eyes. I think they captured her very well. It's definitely Salina. Really nice. So that's basically the look of her. As we back up here, get kind of an idea of what she looks like from a couple of different angles. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and switch out her head here that off, and we'll put the other head sculpt on. Now this is the exclusive here, and this is the Batman the Animated Series look. So you get an idea of how beautiful her face sculpt is here. It matches the suit perfectly. It's that same color matte gray, whereas the other head sculpt was a little darker actually. But let me give you kind of an idea of what she looks like if you zoom back. Really nice switch out. She's just a beautiful statue, guys. Let me back up a little bit more again to show you the full effect of what she looks like. Really nice. Alright, so what I said I would do is I would put her now in my collection so you guys can see what she looks like back here with the OG collection and see if she fits in or if she sticks out like a sore thumb. Let's check her out. Alright guys, so here she is in the actual OG collection here, and I wanted to see if she fits, and I have her actually propped up back here next to Batman, so I wanted to show you what she looked like next to him. And next to Bane, and next to Poison Ivy, of course Joker, Harley, and of course we have Killer Croc here. I also have on order Scarecrow and also Mr. Freeze. They will hopefully be wedged into this case a little bit more. I'm not sure if this is exactly where Catwoman will reside, if this is the last place she will be. I might put her on the other side of Batman. But I do feel like she fits in. I feel like she fits in quite nicely, actually. I feel like the head sculpt is more advanced than the other females, including Poison Ivy. You can see a difference here. I think that Poison Ivy still is an amazing sculpt. I love her. But I feel like with Catwoman, you definitely get a more modern sculpt. And she just looks phenomenal. Looks really good under these lights, I think. Looks really good. What do you guys think? Do you feel like she fits in just fine? Do you feel like she, even though she's one of the new pieces, does she fit in with the OG? Did you like the original one better? What do you think of her? I think I'm pretty darn impressed. I like her a lot. And I think she fits in just fine. Really cool piece. Alright everybody, there you have it. This statue is phenomenal. It is really well executed by Sideshow Collectibles. I think she fits in perfectly. I've been waiting forever for this display to add on to it. I've had to watch so many other collectors out there that have been able to get all these amazing premium formats for Marvel and X-Men, and I've just had to sit here and wait because they haven't done very many Batman pieces. This Catwoman, I tip my hat to Sideshow Collectibles. I think they did a phenomenal job. She is really well painted. She is a beautiful statue, and she is what I hope is the first of many. Not only Catwoman is coming and is here, but I also have Mr. Freeze, and I also have, of course, the amazing Scarecrow coming as well. I cannot wait to add them to this display. And if you know the Sideshow art print, you know they had a whole bunch of other characters like Two-Face and Clayface and Riddler, Man-Bat. These are all characters that I'm hoping at Sideshow, if you were watching, please, please, please bring those statues out, because I know there's a lot of collectors that love the Rogues Gallery like I do. Maybe not as many people as love them as I do, but anyway, I'm really excited. I hope Sideshow is watching. I hope they bring out more pieces like this, because this Catwoman right here, this one right here, is absolutely fantastic. She fits in the collection beautifully, I feel. And I just feel like it's another home run, another beautiful premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. If you are interested in ordering her, I will have the link down below if you're interested in supporting the channel that way. I highly recommend her. If I had to rank her, I would probably rank her 9.4 out of 10. I don't ever give 10s, very rarely. I feel like 9.4 is a great score. I feel like it's an honest score. It's a good score, because she is really well done. She's very beautiful, very well executed, and I think Sideshow did a really great job here. Let me know what you think down below. Do you like this one better than the OG one? Do you think I should have kept the OG one instead? And you're like, what are you thinking buying the new one? or if you love this one and you are buying this one and you are buying it because of this review, that I have inspired you to buy it. I love comments like that down below. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. That does help people just like you find this channel. The notification bell, the like button, all of that stuff helps you find this content. So thank you guys so very much for that. I appreciate you watching today. I'm excited that I have a new piece in my collection. I've been waiting a long time, and I just cannot wait for the other pieces as well. I cannot wait if Sideshow's watching. Again, I cannot wait. I hope that they are watching and they do some more of these amazing statues, because again, this OG line mixed with the new line, I think it's working really nicely, and I'm really excited about it. I just love it. Thank you guys so much for spending the time watching today and taking time out of your busy schedule to watch a Catwoman review. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Again, share this video if you liked it on all kinds of social media, so more people like you find this content. That means the world to me, so thank you guys for that. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Meow.